there's just a few things that we need to go back over from last lesson. The first of those is hydropower. Now, hydropower is how we make electricity from rivers. How it works is we have the river flowing. Here's our river flowing. And we want to harness, we want to get the energy of the river and use it to make electricity. So the first thing that we do is we build a big wall to block off the flow of the river. And that wall is called a dam. Now, because we built a big wall in the river, water starts to build up behind the river. And it forms a lake. There's our lake building up behind the dam. We call that lake a reservoir. What we do is we let the water from the reservoir through the dam in a slow, controlled way. But inside the dam, so inside here, there is a turbine. Okay, a big propeller. Here's my impression of a propeller. Now, when we put the water through the dam, it spins that propeller. And the spinning of the propeller or turbine, so we're going to call it a turbine. The spinning of the turbine creates electricity as the water flows from the reservoir, through the dam, and back to the river. The second thing that we need to go over is the difference between the cross profile of a river and the long profile of a river. So a cross profile is like a slice of the river. It's like, imagine you've got a cake. And that cake, well, that cake's got a really good icing. You take a slice of that cake and you see what it looks like. And you'll see that the cake, and you'll see through the layers of the cake, you'll see the icing on the inside. So it's like a slice. A cross profile is like taking a slice of the river. So we've got our river flowing down the valley there. We slice into it. We've taken that slice, and now we're going to look at what that slice looks like. And we see that we've got our river channel with a river bed and the river banks. And that is a cross profile of a river. The long profile is how the river changes as it flows from its start, the source, all the way down to the end, the mouth in the sea. So a cross profile is a slice. A long profile is looking at changes along the river. The other thing that we need to look at is the difference between a watershed and a drainage basin. Rivers need to get their water from somewhere. Water doesn't just magically appear in rivers. Water has to flow in the rivers from somewhere. The area of land that a river gets its water from is called a drainage basin. But drainage basins will join on with other drainage basins. So if the rain falls here, it's going to flow into this river. If the rain falls on the other side, it will flow into a different river. So this is a different drainage basin. The line that goes round the outside of the drainage basin and marks the difference between one drainage basin and another is called the watershed. So the watershed is a line around the area of land which is called the drainage basin. The last thing that we need to look at is the difference between a tributary and a confluence. So we've got our river flowing down here. It's a large river. And another smaller river is joining it. That river is called a tributary. Tributary. A A tributary is a smaller river that flows into a larger river. Where those two rivers join is called a confluence. Confluence. So the tributary is the name of the small river that joins onto a larger river, and the confluence is just where two rivers join.